I, Michael Troy Moore, declare as of today, March 18th, 2020, that I am running for governor of the state of Nevada. I state that I am running for governor by any legal and legitimate means necessary to allow the people to remove Steve Sisolak, governor of Nevada, from office. Be it a recall, a constitutional write-in, or just a deliberate vote of no confidence, as Sisolak has committed acts of treason and war against the people of the state of Nevada. I am doing so because the people of Nevada cannot wait for the next election in 2022. It has been 30 days since Sisolak violated his oath to support and defend the U.S. and Nevada constitutions and has engaged in an unlawful lockout of a majority of workers in Nevada by misusing the office of governor. During this same time period, Sisolak also ordered a form of quasi-house arrest of a majority of the people of Nevada and threatened criminal prosecution of the people who refused to comply with shelter-in-place and social distancing. This is a violation of the 8th Amendment of the Constitution that prohibits cruel and unusual punishment. Sisolak has declared some workers essential who just happen to work on projects and business interests Sisolak has a vested financial interest in. He has also chosen large corporations to stay open for business while depriving small business, independent, and mom-and-pop competitors. This is a clear conflict of interest, and that alone should warrant Sisolak's removal from office of the governor. Sisolak is a traitor and has committed acts of treason against the people of Nevada as he is giving aid and comfort to the foreign and domestic enemies of the people, the Constitution, and our republic, while at the same time has deprived the people of aid and comfort in the state of Nevada. This alone is an act of treason by definition of law. Sisolak has also committed acts of war against the people of Nevada by operating in the same fashion as a standing army on Nevada soil. Sisolak forcing people off the job through direct bribery and payoffs to large corporations to close up shop constitutes a labor lockout. Orders by the state to lock out the labor without any real legal authority or power to do so. Sisolak has co-opted civilian law enforcement to enforce his unconstitutional decrees, which can only be legally done by the Nevada Guard once they are lawfully activated. Sisolak did not do so and is in violation of the Constitution as he is engaged in open warfare against the people, which is no different than a conquering military force invading the state of Nevada, forcing workers off the job and people into their homes under house arrest. This illegal lockout was outside the scope of Sisolak's authority, and history has shown us that every time people are conquered, the force that has subdued them has sent the workers home to house arrest and only kept the workers it deemed essential to continue its occupation. Sisolak's quasi-house arrest of non-essential workers and people of Nevada is still a form of unconstitutional house arrest that Sisolak has criminalized if the people should venture too far from their homes or protest or engage in any constitutional freedoms of travel that Sisolak deems non-essential. These unconstitutional employment lockouts, house arrest, deprivation of freedom of travel are acts of war and treason. Yet Sisolak didn't even have the courage to just outright declare war on the people. He had to lie to them. This is a new form of warfare that was put into play first by economic deprivation and now by civilian law enforcement who are violating their own oaths to support and defend our Constitution. These acts of war and treason carried out by Sisolak are repugnant to our constitutions, and it is a new form of warfare that shall have the same results in suffering to the people even if no shots are ever fired. Sisolak is either incapable, unwilling, or is a willful collaborator in acting as an agent to deprive the people of Nevada of their basic constitutional, human, labor, and civil right. The people need to not have loyalty to any party on any side at this time. They need to support and defend the Constitution and come together in unity because we have been misled in order to have our rights deprived. We can split hairs on partisan issues once we regain our constitutional rights in Nevada. It is my intention that once we have full disclosure of the Corona narrative, I will expose it to the people so we will know how it was misused and manipulated to put us in a state of fear and give up our rights without a fight. It is your right to have your rights, and if elected as Governor of Nevada, I will support and defend the people and uphold the Constitution of Nevada and the United States.